Well, Detroit Lions fans, looks like you got what you wanted. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. We do all things Detroit Lions on this channel. So make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. Just hit 900 subscribers on our way to 1,000. And yeah, appreciate that. So this video was going to have a different direction. And I was debating on whether or not I was going to even make a video today. And I decided to do that. Detroit Lions fans, we got what we wanted. We are at the bottom of the proverbial shoe right now. Former quarterback goes and wins a Super Bowl a year removed from the Detroit Lions. They have made Detroit Rams shirts, and they have Detroit Rams Super Bowl shirts. And I hear there's even talk of a parade happening on Woodward for a former quarterback. I've been big. You can check my other channel talking about the NFL narrative and how big of a part it's going to play in our rise to the top. And I said this, you can go check the tape. As a matter of fact, I will probably put a thumbnail here and link the video as well. You can see the narrative. I pointed out if former quarterback was to win the Super Bowl. Well, last night it happened. And the Lions have the second pick and now the 32nd pick with the 34th pick, with the second pick in the second round. With the winning of the Lombardi Trophy by former quarterback, that, in my opinion, solidifies our rise sooner than later. I've talked about this ad nauseum. I don't really want to talk about it in that much detail in this video. But that win tells me that our time is sooner than later. See, for the whole season, it was going to play out a couple of ways. And I said this on tape that I think that the Lions would win between 5 and 8 years. Now I think it's going to be closer to 3 to 5. What that win entails is a playoff win and or a division title. I don't know how close we are to the Super Bowl, but you never know. Bengals turned it around in 2 years. Hey, maybe we could too, right? Thing about our organization is we have had decades of ineptitude where we have not been able to get out of our own way. I'm a huge believer that the NFL stands in our way as well. But they do that with a lot of teams. But with our team, it's something special. They got us by the throat, like underneath their boot. And when they see fit for us to win, we will. Now, Sheila Ford still has to build the right team, has to build a team that can compete with the NFL narrative when the games are close. Closest we had to that since Barry Sanders and that 91 team was 2014, and we all know what happened in the playoff game. So Sheila Ford's job is to build a team, and I think that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes are going to do that, a team that is capable of being able to combat the narrative when it's a close game. We've said this before. That goes to any team. You can't leave it up to the refs because it doesn't matter what team you are. If the refs want it to go away, it's going to go that way. For instance, they were letting these guys play all last night, and they called one of the most ticky-tack calls I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, there were, I think, almost an entire first half with no penalties. It was insane. So we, as Lions fans, we've known that you can't leave it in the hands of the refs. So for the Lions to be successful, they have to build a team that's going to be able to overcome the smaller narratives like the NFL refs. But the bigger narrative is that Detroit has been a laughing stock of the NFL since the Bobby Lane era, since the Fords purchased it. And they have not done enough to build us a winner. And I believe that time is going to come now. I think that Brad Holmes, after the stellar draft that they had in their first year as head coach and general manager, that they are going to have a stellar, I'm talking about phenomenal second-year draft. We have 9 or 10 picks. We have 3 in the top 34. We have 4 players in the top 66. All 7 of our draft picks made the team last year in 2021. So imagine what these guys can do with this pick coming up. You know, I'm a huge Batman fan. Batman Begins is probably my favorite Batman movie. Even though I'm a huge Michael Keaton Batman fan, I love the Christian Bale 2005 version. And in that movie, Thomas says to Bruce,
"Why do we fall, Bruce? so we can learn to pick ourselves up.
To be honest with you, Lions fans, this is probably the darkest that I've felt ever being a Lions fan. I don't remember 1991. It feels worse than losing a playoff game in 2014. It feels worse than Barry Sanders retiring. It feels worse than Calvin Johnson retiring. It feels worse than anything I think I've felt that I can remember feeling, because y'all don't understand that this is going to be Bobby Lane on steroids, and we are going to have to deal with that. But out of the ashes, I think that we rise. I really believe. I've been knowing that for a while. I've been believing that for a while, and it's to the point now that I have one regime left in me. We need to win a playoff game, or we need to win the division or something during this regime, because I don't know if I have anything left after that. But I truly believe that Sheila is going to get out the way. I think Dan and Brad are going to build this thing, and I think the NFL is going to help push us in that direction as well. It's not a coincidence that we've been on the bottom for 60 some odd years. It's not a coincidence that the last two home teams hosted their own Super Bowl and won. So it's a lot of stuff in play here. Some good friends of mine said we can only do what we can control, and that's true. The Lions can control building a better team, building a team that is capable of winning, so that we can be the next ones to hoist the Lombardi. Because Detroit Lions fans, it's long overdue, and we deserve better. So my name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Got videos coming the rest of the week. It's going to be tough, but we're going to get them out, man. And we are officially on to the offseason and to the Detroit Lions real Super Bowl, the NFL draft. So you guys take care of yourself. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, go Lions.